Hello, Internet. Welcome to Table for One, my weekly live stream, Wednesdays, 9 p.m. Subscribe. My weekly live stream where I play solo board games, or in this case, card games, because I'm still on a bit of a champions kick. Yeah, every week I keep kind of like waiting to the last minute and thinking, what game am I going to play? And I got some big ones that are solo, but they're a bit intimidating to say the least. So I just keep falling back on champions because it's quick, it's easy, I like it, it's fun, and I'm slowly starting to get the rules. So again, selfless promo. If you haven't already, subscribe to the channel. It helps me out. It grows the channel. It's awesome. Like the video if you liked it. Comment below if you want to see extra stuff. Yada, yada, yada. You guys know the YouTube spiel at this point. But for reals, subscribe to the channel. That's the big one. All right, let's just dive in. Oh, boop. Overhead view. Look at that. So today, Marvel Champions. We're going a little wonky with it. We're going Wrecking Crew, and I'm taking the big green machine, Hulk, versus Wrecking Crew. So I feel like I caveat this a bunch, and I'll just do it again. I haven't played against Wrecking Crew before. I have not played the Hulk yet. So we will be stumbling through this together. All right, so let's see. I have divvied everything up. So the different thing about this, so we've got the main scheme sitting over here. Wrecking Crew has 4 villains, one of which is the active, and that is the Wrecker, is who you start with. I'm going to wreck it. Yes, Wreck-It Ralph reference. Excellent movie, both of them. But that being said, basically I have to kill all 4 of the villains or defeat them, since heroes don't kill, at least not the ones that they've released so far. And then I also need to try to keep these side schemes and the main scheme from popping off, because if the main scheme pops off, that is the game. As it is in any Marvel Champions game. So yeah, that's the gist of it. That's what we're trying to do. Let me adjust the camera here a little bit. Oh, hello. Hi there, Internet. So they each have their own deck. They each have their own hit points. I'm using the big old villain hit point counter to mark the Hulk, which is kind of appropriate since he has 18 health out of all the heroes. So yeah, we'll see how this Hulk deck does. As always, there's a link in the description to the deck list I'm using off of Marvel CBDB, whatever the hell that site is called. I don't have the Miss Marvel pack, so I'm subbing some cards out. I'm going to be perfectly honest, I never really envisioned getting the Miss Marvel pack, but apparently like every deck uses cards from hers. So I kind of feel like it's just going to end up having to happen at some point. So we'll see. But anyways, you'll spot a couple cards not in that list that I'm playing with. But that's enough of that. Let's dive in. Let me just go ahead and pop some tunes on. Boop. There we go. I plugged in the hard line for the internets, so no more stream clipping and such. All right, I think we're good. Where's my water? There's my water. Okay. Let's see how we do. See if I can add a win to the list. I haven't won in a while now. Hand size of 5 for Mr. Bruce Banner. 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. Experimental research. Action. Draw a card. Choose and discard 1 card from your hand. So I've got Helicarrier, Mockingbird, Suborbital Leap, Multitasking, and Genius. Let's see. Hero action thwart. Remove 2 threat from a scheme if you paid for this card using a science resource. Or the little ball thingies, I don't know, maybe science. Remove 2 threat from a different scheme. So that's a good one. Suborbital Leap. Remove 3 threat from a scheme, 5 threat instead if you paid for this card using only fist resources. Those are all pretty good. I think what I'm going to do, let's see, what is Helicarrier? Choose a player, reduce the resource cost of the next card that player plays this phase by 1. That is not bad. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to use, I didn't leave myself a discard pile. I should put them up here. I think I'll use Genius to get 2 and 1 for Mockingbird, to get 3 resources to pull out the Helicarrier. Then, let's see, exhaust Helicarrier, choose a resource, reduce the resource cost of the next card that player plays this phase by 1. Alrighty, I think I'm going to multitask that. That beast. So I'm going to flip to Hulk. Hulk has a forced interrupt. When your turn ends, discard your hand. Yeah. Use all my cards anyways. I'm going to play multitasking for free via tapping my Helicarrier. Remove 2 threat from a scheme. I'll take them off of Thunderstruck. And then, if you paid for this card using a... I didn't technically pay for it, so I only get the 2. Okay, haha. So that would be that. I'm then going to attack with Hulk. I'm going to attack the Wrecker. I'm gonna wreck it. Oh, I'm going to be making those stupid jokes the whole time. So that takes him from 14 down to 11. And then I'm going to be done. I end my turn. Whoa! I have to discard all my cards. I'm then going to draw back up. I'm going to do that first. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so there's Hulk. Now, villain phase. Place threat on the main scheme. We've got the main scheme way over here. Breakout. Let's see what that says. Forced response after step 1. We're on step 1. So place threat on the main scheme. So that gets 1. Now we go to step 2, but we then have the forced response kick in. After step 1 of the villain phase, place 1 threat on each side scheme. Move the active counter to the villain whose scheme has the most threat. All right, so I'm going to put 1 on each of these side schemes. So Thunderball, forced response. After threat is placed here, if there's 10 or more, do something. Put 1 there if there's 10 or more. Put 1 here if there's 10 or more. Put 1 here if there's 10 or more. So none of those side schemes trigger. So now we go to the villain. Oh, well, I have to move it to the one with the most, who is still currently the Wrecker. So he stays the active villain. So he is now the active villain who takes his normal active villain turn. So I'm in hero form, so he is going to attack me. Let's move his little counter up here. Oh, that works. I don't really have a discard pile for them, but that's fine. There we go. There we go. There's the health form. All right, so he's going to attack with a boost. When Wrecker schemes, place a threat on his side schemes to the main scheme. When Wrecker's attacking, he has +2 attack if the attack is undefended. Good to know. Chaos in the Prison. Treachery. When revealed. Oh, wait, no. This is the boost card. Boost. If this attack is undefended, discard an upgrade you control. I don't own an upgrade, so that's fine. I'll put that way up here. All right, so that's 2 damage to me, and I'd be forced to discard an upgrade, which I don't have and don't care about. However, if he's undefended, Wrecker gets +2, so that'd be 4 total attack. I'm the Hulk. I will take it. I'll go down to 14. So now, encounter card from Wrecker's deck, because he's the active villain via the little yelling symbol there. I've been waiting for this. Treachery. When revealed, the active villain heals 3 hit points. Give that villain a tough status card. That's not great. So Wrecker goes back up to 14 and gets a tough status card. Let's just put it there. There we go. Okay. That is the villain phase. So now it's my turn. Let's put this in his discard. Hero action. So I got another multitasking, which is good. All right, I'm going to play. I'm going to tap my Helicarrier, which reduces the cost by 1. I'm then going to spend the energy card for 2 to get my Beat Cop here. I'm then going to use an action to exhaust Beat Cop, move 1 threat from a scheme to here. So I'll take 1 threat off of the Wreckers and put it on the Beat Cop. I will then I will get rid of Heroic Intuition. That was one of the cards I subbed out because I didn't have the Decklist card from Ms. Marvel's deck. I don't know what I was supposed to put in, but I don't know. I'm then going to use... So anyways, I'm using Heroic Intuition. Getting distracted here. Use that one energy to play multitasking. It's a lightning energy, so I don't get the bonus, but I'm going to remove 2 threat from a scheme. Let's go ahead and remove 2 from the Wrecker. So that will be... I took a 5 off. Math. I'll do 3. And then I can flip over to Bruce, yes. Or I could attack. I'm going to attack with the Hulk for 3. I'll do it to Pile Driver. So that takes him down to 8. And then I'm going to flip over to Bruce. I could do his experimental research, but I draw 1 card, discard 1 card, which doesn't help me. So that's going to be my turn. So discard cards from my hand. I don't have any. So then I draw up to my new hand size of 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ooh, look at all those Hulk cards. And I got a Hulk to spend to get my Hulk cards. And I'm going to ready everything. And then it will be the villain's turn. So 1 threat on the main scheme. I'm going to have to start dealing with that soon enough. And then 1 threat on each of the side schemes. Nobody hits 10, so that's good. So now it's still the right... No. Now it's going to be 3, 4, 5, 3, 4, 5, 3, 4, 5, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now, Bulldozer is going to be the active person. Yep, he's going to scheme. When Bulldozer schemes, place the threat on his side scheme instead of the main scheme. He schemes for 1. With a boost of 1, he's going to scheme for 2, which is okay so far. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So he's not at the 10 yet. Okay. Now I get an encounter card from his deck, which will be Corrupt Prison Guard. So, while this minion is engaged with you, you cannot attack the villain. So I can't attack anybody until I get rid of the guard. Which is fine, because I'm the Hulk. I'm going to smash the poop out of him. There's my water. As much as I'm playing Marvel, I gotta say, I'm super pumped. Suicide Squad comes out this week. Booyah! Super excited for that. I didn't have too many problems with Ayer's original one. I've seen all the release the Ayer cut stuff online, and let me tell you, I wouldn't mind seeing an Ayer cut. But I gotta say, I am extremely excited to see James Gunn's take on Suicide Squad. We're getting Starro. I mean, come on. How can you not be excited for something like that? But anyhoozle, let's see what we got. I got Immovable Object as an upgrade. Hulk Smash. Hero Interrupt. When you make a basic attack, you get plus 10 attack for that attack. If you paid for this card using only fist resources, this attack gains overkill. Oh, look, I got Limitless Strength. Might have to use that. Banner's Laboratory. Oh, I'm going to... Yeah, I need both of those. I have a movable object in my hand, and I really want it. But I'm not going to be able to use it right this second. Let me try... I'm going to try Bruce's action. Draw 1 card, and then discard 1 card. I'm going to draw 1. I got the Quinn Carrier. I'll just get rid of the Under Surveillance, because they're all going away at the end of my turn anyways. Because I'm going to flip to Hulk. For sure. I'm going to exhaust Beat Cop to take one of the Bulldozer's tokens here. I'm going to two. I think I can do this. I think this is going to work. Yes, indeed. I think it will. Okay. Let me just, again, apologies for those of you who have played this game a bajillion times and understand all the rules. I just need to look up Overkill. I need to remind myself. I'm pretty sure I looked this up last time and have just already forgotten. Pretty sure it's just like Trample in Magic the Gathering, where I do extra stuff. Keywords: Overkill. If an ally is used to defend against an attack with Overkill, excesses goes to the player. If an attack kills a minion, excess damage is dealt to the villain. Gotcha. Okay, so I am going to spend limitless strength, 3 fist resources, to do Hulk Smash. I'm going to do that as my hero interrupt. I'm going to use that to attack with the Hulk. I'm attacking Pile Driver through the prison guard because he has guard. So I'm going to do that as my basic attack, which gives me +10 and becomes 13. So that's 3 to wipe out the prison guard. And then the remaining 10 goes through Pile Driver, which kills Pile Driver because he was only at 8. And now that I have killed Pile Driver, who has Retaliate, but I don't think that triggers because I killed him. But let's see. After he's attacked, deal X damage to the attacker. The character must survive the attack to deal this damage. That's what I thought. Pile Driver is toast. So we get rid of his side scheme. And we get rid of him. And his deck. So long, Pile Driver. Slide these guys over. Make a little more room for myself. Okay. That went very well, I think. Not bad. Not bad at all, sir. So Limitless Strength goes away, as does Hulk Smash. And then I'm going to spend the Quinn Carrier for 1 energy and a movable object for another energy to give myself Banner's Laboratory, the support card. That will allow me to gain a resource in Bruce Banner mode. And I can recover more too, which is great. So that is my turn. Yes. So I can't discard my hand because I have no cards in my hand because I played it fairly well. So let's see. I will ready my stuff and draw my cards. 1, 2, 3, 4. I got another Beat Cop, which is going to help. I got a Limitless Strength and a Crushing Blow. Pretty awesome. But it is not my turn. It is the villain's turn. So 1 threat on the main scheme. And if I hit 6, I'm out. So I do need to keep a rough eye on that. And then 1 for each of those guys. Thunder. Okay, so nobody triggers 10 yet, which is good. Bulldozer's clearly still the villain in charge. So now he's going to attack me. When Bulldozer attacks, the attack gains overkill. Well, I don't care about that because I don't have any allies, so woohoo! Boost card is a triple boost. Oof. All right, so that's going to be 6 attack to me. If I defend, I block 3 of it. But I think I'm going to wait and maybe try to recover. Let me just see what I have in my hand. Hero action to remove 2 throws. Okay, that's not too bad. Okay, I think I can do this. It's not my turn yet, but I'm not going to defend. I'm going to take the full 6. So that puts me at 8. Oh man, I love having all these hit points with Hulk. It's a much better place to be in than some of these games I played. Okay. So now I get my encounter card from the Bulldozer deck, which is Headbutt. When revealed, discard 1 card at random from your hand. If you are in hero form, take damage equal to that card's printed cost. Oh, that's not great. If you're in alter ego form, place threat on Bulldozer side scheme equal to the card's printed cost. Okay, Headbutt it is. So I'm going to take damage. Oh, I only have 4 cards. I literally had a perfect plan for all 4 of these too. Well, that's not great. Okay, let's see. I'm going to be taking 1 damage. Not bad. I thought I might use that card, but it's not the worst one I could have lost because I had a bunch of other fun stuff. Okay. I am going to then... That was the encounter card, so now it's my turn. Okay. Let's do this Hulk. I'm going to spend limitless strength, all 3 strengths, to play another beat cop. I'm going to exhaust my 2 beat cops to take threat off of this scheme. And I'll take them both off this scheme, actually. Oh, wait, whoops. So take one off of there to put it here. Put that back, and then I'll take this one. Actually, I'll do this just in case. So that's that. I'm then going to do Helicarrier for Crushing Blow. You can only spend fist resources to pay for this card. However, I can play it for free because of my Helicarrier. So I'm going to play that one free. Deal damage to an enemy equal to your attack. I'm going to deal 3 damage to Bulldozer, putting him at 9. I'm then going to flip to Hulk. I have no cards in hand to really do Banner's shenanigans. I'm just going to recover with Banner, which is 4 plus 2 from Banner's lab. It becomes 6, putting me at 13. Oh man, Hulk can be fun. And that is my turn. So now I will ready everything. No cards to discard. This goes in the discard pile. I'm going to draw up to 5 because that's what I do. 5. Nice. Okay, so there's 5. Villain turn. The main scheme gets 1 threat up to 3. And then each of the wrecking crew gets 1. So 1, 1, and 1. Nobody's at 10 yet. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. He's close. Gonna have to keep an eye on that. Okay. So now it still stays on Bulldozer. He is going to scheme against me. When Bulldozer schemes, place a threat on his side scheme. Sure, makes sense. He's going to scheme with 1 boost, so he's going to gain 2, which is going to cause him to trigger, unfortunately. 1, 3 there, right? 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yep, okay. After threat is placed here, if there is 10 or more threat here, each player must discard the top 10 cards of their deck. Remove all but 3 threat from this scheme. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oof, that was not a good one to get. And then remove all but 3 threat. Okay. All right, I see how these guys play. That was his scheminess. Now he's going to give me an encounter card, which is Ramming Speed, attached to Bulldozer. When Bulldozer attacks, you must defend. Force response after Bulldozer attacks, discard this card. Okay. So there's Bulldozer with his doohickey. He is still technically the active villain. Okay, let's see. Let's see if I can pull this out. Okay, my turn to go. I'm going to see. I'm going to do Bruce's action to draw a card and discard a card. I got another beat cop. So I have espionage. If I have a spy character, which I don't, I have them in the deck, I believe, as allies. Again, this is a net deck from the link down there, so I'm not exactly sure how well this is supposed to work, but either way, I'll get rid of that because I don't have any spy allies in play currently. So let's go ahead and do... All right, I'm going to flip to Hulk. Actually, hold on. Okay, yeah, I think I'm going to do that. Okay, got it. All right, so I'm going to exhaust Bruce's lab to generate a science resource is 1. And then I'm going to play the Power of Justice, which gives me 2 energy for a yellow card. So it's 3 total to get a 3rd Beat Cop. I wasn't quite sure if I would need the Beat Cop, but as I look at all these schemes out, I think that's the right way to go. Okay, so that is that so far. Now I'm going to flip to the Hulk. I'm going to just got to figure out now what I want to do, All right, I'm going to beat cop it up first, so I'll just go ahead and take all these guys sideways. I'm going to get rid of 1 from the main scheme. I'm going to get rid of 1 from the wrecker. I'm going to get rid of another 1 from the wrecker. I don't want to deal with that tough status card just yet. Not that I have to, but I would rather him not activate. So that's all that stuff. Okay, here we go. Now, I'm going to spend... I'm going to get rid of my suborbital leap, unfortunately. Because I just don't have enough to spend for it anyways. I'm then going to helicarrier to play clear the area for free to remove 2 threat, which will be from the main scheme. And since I removed the last threat on that scheme, I get to draw a card. Oh, jeez. I got Venger's Mansion and Unstoppable Force. I can't play either of these because they're too expensive. So I will just use the Hulk to attack. I will attack Bulldozer for 3, taking him down to 6. Let's see, because he does not have any stuff for him. Okay, so that's fine. Okay, so I end my turn. I have to discard all my cards because I'm the Hulk. Ready everything and draw my cards. I need an actual gaming table. I'm going to complain about it again for the umpteenth million time. I need a real gaming table because this tablecloth keeps catching on stuff. Hulk is going to draw 4 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's my deck emptied, so the main scheme gets an acceleration token, I believe. I don't often get the decks to run out, but I also have never played Hulk before, and this seems like it's kind of a thing that he just will do. So there's Hulk's deck shuffled. Let me just double check. Empty player deck. Player deck runs out of cards, shuffles or discards to make a new deck. Immediately deals themselves 1 card from the encounter deck. That's right. So encounter deck from the active villain is currently still Bulldozer. So I'll get a card from him. And then how's the video? Still good. Okay. So face down encounter card from Bulldozer's deck. Now we go to the villain. The villain is going to gain a threat on his main scheme, Breakout, and then they each get 1. Thunderstruck, Reckoning, Clear the Road. Nobody hits 10. Now, Thunderball becomes the active villain. He's going to attack me. After Thunderball attacks you, deal 1 damage to each character you control. Gotcha. So he's going to attack me with a boost. Deal 1 damage to the defending character. Oh, I had to choose whether I was going to defend or not before I flipped the boost. I wasn't going to because I'm Hulk. So that actually doesn't do any harm to me. And he only does one attack. But he then deals 1 damage to each character you control. Okay, so that would still be Hulk. So that's 2 total damage, putting me at 11. Now I get an encounter card from his deck. And then we've got Energy Projectiles and Escaped Convict. When revealed, deal 1 damage to each friendly character you control. So that's 1 more damage to Hulk, putting him at 10. And that goes in Thunderball's discard. And then the Escaped Convict has Surge. The boost I don't care about. So Surge is going to be from Thunderball's deck. Lightning Blast. When revealed hero, Thunderball attacks you. If this attack is undefended, place 3 threat on Thunderball's side scheme. Okay, so he's going to attack me 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, I don't want to defend, but if I don't, it's going to trigger that. So let's see. After threat is placed here, if there's 10 or more, stun each friendly character. Remove all but 3 threat. Ooh, I definitely don't want to be stunned. All right, I'm going to have to defend because I don't want to be stunned. All right, so he just attacks me, which is going to do 1 damage. Plus the force response is another 1 damage. Plus the boost, if this attack is undefended, discard an upgrade you control. Well, it is defended. So I will take 2 total damage, putting me at 8. Okay. Oof, that was a rough encounter phase. Now it's my go. And I have a tapped Hulk, unfortunately. All right, well, I'm going to flip to Bruce, maybe. Hold on. Thunderclap is pretty great. But I can't use it. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to use the Fist Energy from Thunderclap to pay for Crushing Blow. Deal damage to an enemy equal to your attack. I'm going to deal damage equal to my attack of 3 to Bulldozer, putting him at 3. I'm then going to spend 0 to play Skilled Investigator. After a side scheme is defeated, exhaust Skilled Investigator to draw a card, which is great, especially with this particular thing. I'm going to flip to Bruce. I'm going to... wait, no, I'm not going to do that. Hold on. I'm going to stay as Hulk. I'm going to use my Helicarrier to reduce the cost and play Multitasking, which makes it free and removes 2 threat from a scheme. I'll take 2 off of the Thunderball. And then I will flip to Bruce. I can't use his action because I have nothing to discard. However, I will use all 3 of my Beat Cops. No, 2 of my Beat Cops. I'm going to exhaust and discard this Beat Cop to deal 1 damage to a minion for each threat here. So 2 threat kills the Escaped Convict from Bulldozer. I'm then going to exhaust these 2 Beat Cops to take a threat off of the Wrecker and put it there. And then I'm going to take a threat off of Thunderball's guy, right? Yeah. No, wait, hold on. I'm going to take another threat off the Wrecker because he is pretty... Or no, off of Thunderball. I got confused. Okay, there we go. Okay, so that was my turn. Nothing to discard, nothing to deal with. I'm going to ready my cards and draw my hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's my Agent Coulson. There's my spy character. Not like he helps me now. Okay, so back to the villain. 1 threat there. 1 threat on each of these guys. 5, 6, and 6. So I get to pick. Let's see. I'm going to be schemed against. When he schemes, place it on his side, and on his side. Sure. So Wreckers is definitely a lot easier to deal with. So I'm going to make him the active villain. He's going to scheme against me. He's going to scheme for just 2. Because his boost card is lame. So it'll be 2 threat on his, which is great. That means it doesn't trigger. Let's just take the 3 off and put the 5 on. There we go. Okay, encounter card. I got your dead meat. When revealed, deal 1 damage to the hero or ally with the fewest remaining hit points. If that character is defeated this way, place 3 threat on Wrecker's side scheme. Oh, I will definitely take 1 damage on the Hulk. He don't care. Puts him at 7. Okay, my go. Let's see. I'm going to play. Ooh, I got Hulk's Boundless Rage, which makes his attack stronger, which is pretty cool. But I think what I'm going to have to do for now is I'm going to play. I'm going to do Banner's Lab for 1. Strength gives me 2 more is 3, and then I'll go ahead and do Helicarrier for 4 to do Daredevil. Right? Yes. I'm going to play Daredevil for 4. And then I'm going to... See, I had Agent Coulson, and I could search for that spy card. I'm guessing that spy card probably does something pretty cool, and I could put it on him. But I'm not going to, because I don't really want to. Well, I'll do Bruce's action first. I'll draw a card. Crushing Blow. And I guess I'll just get rid of Agent Coulson. All right, I'm going to flip to Hulk. I'm going to... So I could do Crushing Blow with the Hulk to kill Bulldozer, which would be great. Or I could do his Boundless Rage. I think I'm going to spend the Boundless Rage to play Crushing Blow. Deal damage to an enemy equal to your attack. I will do that to Bulldozer, which kills him down to 0. So he is now toast. Boo-yasakaka. And then, technically, and maybe I'm doing this wrong, but I don't care because I'm playing my own game. So we'll see. Technically, I just defeated his side scheme. So, because I defeated his side scheme, I'm going to exhaust Skilled Investigator to draw a card. And then, now that I've done that, I have the 1 energy from Counterintelligence to play Multitasking. Remove 2 threat from a scheme. If you paid for this card using a science, which I didn't, I could do it from a different one. But I'll still take it. So I will take 2 threat off of the Wrecker. No. I'm going to take 2 threat off of Thunderball. And then this goes over here. And then I'm going to do my Beat Cops. 2 Beat Cops. To get rid of 1 from the Wrecker and 1 from the Wrecker. And then I'm going to attack with the Hulk for 3 damage to Thunderball, putting him at 10. And I will be all done. Oh, wait, no, I will not be all done. I will thwart with Daredevil. I'm going to thwart with Daredevil. Actually, hold on. Wait a tick. I'm going to put Thunderball back up to 13. Because what I'm going to do instead is I'm going to thwart with Daredevil. So he'll take 1 damage on himself because of the little star doohickey. I will thwart for 2 to get rid of the main scheme's threat. I will then, after Daredevil thwarts, deal 1 damage to an enemy. I will take the damage onto the tough card to get rid of it. Then I will attack with Hulk for 3 to the Wrecker, putting him from 14 down to 11. I just assume Wrecker's probably a little more difficult than Thunderball at this point, just based on my limited familiarity with the Wrecking Crew from the comic books. And the fact that it's called the Wrecking Crew, so I assume the Wrecker's the toughest of these guys. But that's my turn. So far so good. I'm going to ready everything. Here's all my fun stuff. I'm going to draw 4 cards. 1, 2, nice, 3, 4. Ooh, I got a Genius, Immovable Object, Hulk Smash, and Avengers Mansion. Villain's turn. The main threat gains a scheme. Or the main scheme gains a threat. I don't know why I do that for this game constantly, but I do. Threat goes on to those guys. Wrecker is still the active villain because he has the most. So he is going to now attack me, and he gets +2 if the attack is undefended. There's the boost card. I'm going to not defend. 1 boost, so that's 3, 4, 5 total damage, putting me at 2. That's not great. It's getting a little cocky here. Let's see what happens with my encounter card. Come on, no whammy. Nice. Wrecker's Command. Attached to Wrecker, 4 spawns after Wrecker schemes. Place 1 threat on each other villain's side scheme. Okay, I can deal with that. Because now it's my turn, and I'm definitely going to heal Hulk as one of these shenanigans. So, first off... Okay, this is going to work out fairly well, actually. Watch the shenanigans. I am going to play Hulk Smash. I'm going to make my basic attack with the Hulk, which is at 3 attack. I'm going to spend 2 energy plus my Helicarrier to reduce the cost to play Hulk Smash to get +10 to this attack. So that's 13. I could kill either of these guys outright. And I think I probably will. Let's see. Actually, no. I'm going to kill Wrecker. I'm going to be smart about this because Wrecker's a little bit more beefy right at this moment. So I'm going to do 13 damage to the Wrecker, which kills him. Boom. Goodbye, sir. Which I guess means you, Thunderball, are the remaining active villain. There we go. There's Wrecker's cards. Wrecker's cards. Okay, so not too shabby. I'm now going to... Oh, technically I defeated a side scheme, so I'm going to exhaust this to draw a card. Oh, I really want to play... Oh, I think I can. Haha. I definitely can. I didn't even realize it. Or I could hold on to Hulk Smash and just wipe this. So, here's what I got. I've got a movable object. If I flip over to Banner and use Banner's Lab, that'll get me the energy I need to get this guy up here, which heals me some and gives me Retaliate and just makes me a beefcake. However, if I save Hulk Smash for next turn, that's it. Game over, basically. So I think what I'm going to have to do is, as much as I want to give myself the movable object, I'm going to just save... Oh, wait, no, I might still be able to... No, I'd have to spend both to get that, because that'd be 1... Oops. Oh, I dropped my card. I dropped my card! That would be 1, 2, 3. Okay, hold on. Let's do my beat cups. Take 1 from each of these. Boom, shaboom. I'm going to flip to Banner. Oh, I can't recover. Fudge-a-dudge. Okay. I'm going to use Banner's action to draw a card and discard a card. All right. I'll get rid of the one I just drew because it doesn't help me. All right, immovable object will make sure I don't die. I mean, I'm in hero form, but I could still take damage technically. But I do have Daredevil to help me with that. So I'm going to, I don't want to risk it. I really don't. I'm going to spend Banner's thingy to gain a resource, spend the other 2, and I'm going to give myself immovable objects, which gives me 4 hit points, putting me up to 6. And I now have Retaliate 1 as the Hulk, which I'm not currently the Hulk. I'm now going to thwart with Daredevil. I'm going to get rid of one of his, putting it down to 2. Daredevil will take a damage for doing that. However, he will also dish out a damage to an enemy, which will be Thunderball, putting him down to 12. And that is my turn. I'm going to ready everything and draw my cards and do all that shenanigans. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Got a bunch of cool stuff here. Suborbital Leap doesn't help me. I really wish I had that Hulk Smash. It would have helped a ton. All right, so villain turn. 1 to Breakout, 1 to Thunderstruck. Now he's going to scheme. Oh, his scheme is huge. When Thunderball schemes, placed on the side after he attacks. Okay, so that doesn't matter. So he's going to scheme for move the active counter to the villain with the least threat on his side scheme. That villain schemes. Okay, so he's going to scheme for 3. And then the boost triggers, which means he's going to scheme again for 5. Oof, that's not great. 5, 8, 9, 10, 11. It hits 10 here. Stun each friendly character. Remove all 3. God, son of a biscuit. All right, so that stuns Daredevil and Bruce. Removes all but 3 here. And that was the scheme phase. Now I get an encounter card, which is the Corrupt Prison Guard. That's fine. I can deal with that because I got tons of beat cops to deal with that. Yes, indeed I do. Now, a little bit of water. Let's see. It's my turn. I was about to draw cards like it was magic. Okay, next time this character would attack. So I am going to 2. I am going to use Bruce's action to draw a card and discard a card. Oh, I got limitless strength, son. I'll definitely get rid of heroic intuition. That doesn't really help me all that much. Look at that. Look at all the Hulk. It's all Hulk all day. So now, what am I going to do? I'm going to flip to Hulk. I'm going to get rid of this beat cop and his 5 threat to get rid of the Corrupt Prison Guard. See you later. I'm going to thwart with Daredevil. The stun's going to go away because Daredevil's about to die. However, I get rid of 2 threat, which will be off the main scheme. And then I do 1 damage for having removed some threat. So I will do 1 to him, putting Thunderball down to 11. Now, I'm going to attack with Hulk to get rid of the stunned. I'm then going to spend Unstoppable Force to play Unstoppable Force, which readies Hulk and lets me draw a card because I only used fist resources. I'm going to spend 1 suborbital leap to play Clear the Area. Remove 2 threat from a scheme. Oh, wait, hold on. I want to do that in a different order. All right, I'm going to spend Limitless Strength for 3 to then do Suborbital Leap, which removes all of his threat. Either way, that doesn't really help me as much as I wanted it to. But I will exhaust. Nope, I haven't defeated the side scheme, technically. Okay, well that's pretty much all I can do then, because these cards are kind of wasted. So they're going to get chucked because of Hulk. A Hulk will attack. Duh. He'll attack for 3, taking Thunderball down to 8. So now I ready everything, get rid of my cards. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's not great. Okay. Yeah. So that is that. So the villain is going to main scheme is going to threat, as is Thunderballs. Then he is going to attack me. When he attacks, you deal 1 damage to each character you control. So Hulk's going to take 1 damage, +1, +3. So that is 1, 2, and 3 is 5, putting me at 1 damage remaining. I do have Retaliate 1 now, though, so he will take a damage back, putting him at 7. All right, if this encounter card damages me, that is game over. If it doesn't, might still be in it. Because I chose not to defend that. Okay, so encounter card. Attached to the active villain side scheme. Threat cannot be removed from attached scheme by thwarting. Hero action. The villain corresponding to the attached side scheme attacks you. Then discard this card. Okay. I can deal with that. I can deal with that when it's my turn. Because right now, it's going to be my turn. Alright, I don't really care about the threat either. Okay. I'm going to exhaust the Helicarrier. Actually, hold on. I'm going to do Beat Cop to get rid of this 1 threat. I'm going to flip to Banner. Use his action to draw a card and discard a card. Ooh, that's right. Limitless Strength. I'm going to get rid of Quinn Carrier. Wait, maybe not. Because I'm playing Mockingbird. Don't really care about that. It doesn't help me as much. So it doesn't really matter. All right, so I'm going to do that. I'm then going to play Limitless Strength for 3 to get Mockingbird in play, which will then stun an enemy. Boop. Take that, Mr. Thunderball. I'm going to spend Power of Justice to do oh no, that's a hero action. Can't do that. Okay. I'm going to I'm gonna attack with Mockingbird for 1. She'll take 1 damage, and he will go down to 6. I think I might be able to do this, everybody. I think it might actually happen. Let's see. I'm going to recover with Bruce, which is 4 plus 2 is 6, putting me back up to 7. Yeah, I think that's it. Now I'm going to get rid of both of those cards. I'm going to draw up to 5 and ready my stuff. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ooh, this is going to be close. Okay. Okay, so there's my 5. So now we do the threat. 1 there, 1 there. He is going to try to scheme against me. So he's going to scheme for 3 plus 3 is 6. Holy free holies. That's fine. Doesn't trigger. I'm not stunned. That's what matters the most. Yes. Now I'm going to get a boost card, or a encounter card, excuse me. Tactical Prowess. When revealed, move all threat from the side scheme with the least threat to the side scheme with the most threat. If that scheme's force responsibility is not triggered this way, this card gains Surge. Well, it doesn't trigger because nothing is moved, so that card gains Surge. And I got another one of the same cards, so that card also gains Surge. Escaped Convict 2. And that card also has Surge. Get Wrecked. When revealed alter ego, the villain whose side scheme has the most threat schemes. Well, that stinks. So Thunderball is going to scheme. He's going to scheme for 3 plus boost. Move the active counter to the villain whose side scheme has the least threat. That doesn't hurt me, at least. So he's going to scheme for 3, which hits 10, which is then going to stun Mockingbird and myself. And then we remove all but 3 from that scheme. 5, 1, 1. Woof! And then, now I'm doing it the right way, the main scheme gains an acceleration counter because I ran through the encounter deck. But he only has 6 health left, so if I can make this work, I might be able to win. But it's going to be tricky. It's going to be tricky. Okay, it is now my go. Okay. Well, first things first, I'm going to use Bruce's action to draw a card and discard a card. And I'll get rid of... clear the area because I have an extra one of those. I'm going to shuffle my cards, and I'm going to get a face-down encounter card. Okay, so I did that. I'm going to exhaust Banner's Lab to gain a science resource to then play Espionage on Mockingbird. That will help for any Surge shenanigans. I will then... I will flip over to Bruce, maybe? Hold on, let's see. I'm going to flip from Bruce to Hulk. I'm then going to do Helicarrier to be able to play Clear the Area for free. Remove 2 threat from a scheme. If this removes the last threat from a scheme, draw a card. Ooh, I got a lot of good stuff. I'm then going to spend 3 energy from Limitless Strength to play Thunderclap. Choose up to 3 different enemies, deal 3 damage to each of them. So, I will kill the escaped convict with that. I will also do 3 to Thunderball, putting him down to 3. I will... I'm going to use Beat Cop, which is not technically thwarting, it's moving a threat, so that is allowed to put 1 threat on Beat Cop and 2 there. I'm going to then attack with Hulk just to get rid of the stunned. I'm then going to attack with Mockingbird to get rid of her stunned, which will do a damage to her, unfortunately. And that will be my turn. I have to get rid of these 2. Power of Justice and an energy. That'll bring us to... Oh, so then I ready everything. That'll bring us to the villain phase. Oh, I gotta draw cards. Good lord, I'm getting too excited because I feel like I'm close. Oh, that wasn't a great hand to get for damage purposes, but I think I still got it. Maybe. All right, so now threat on the main scheme, threat on the side scheme. Then Thunderball attacks me, which removes the stunned card. And that's his turn. Force bounce. After he attacks, you deal 1 damage to each character you control. So that'll be putting me down to 6 with the Hulk, and that will kill Mockingbird, unfortunately. Oh, I shouldn't have attacked with her then. Oh well. Shit. I don't want to go back. I don't want to go back. So that was that. So now it's encounter cards. I've already got 1. There's 2. So 1 is the Corrupt Prison Guard. When revealed, deal 1 damage to each friendly character you control from energy projectiles. I can deal with that. Hulk is now at 5. Okay. Okay. All right, I'm going to... spend Genius and Under Surveillance to get 3 energy to bring Coulson out. When he enters play, search your deck and discard for a prep card. I believe it's probably just the Espionage, but let me just double check. Can't remember what's in my deck. Oh, wait, no, I got Preparation for Counter Intel. And that's okay. It's not great, though. Nope. Let me shuffle my deck. I'm just going to take the Spy one again to get rid of the... Oops. Dropped a card. Get that Spy, the Espionage one, so I can counteract surges, because those suck. Okay. Shuffle the deck. There we go. I'm going to get Espionage into my hand from Coulson. I'm going to use multitasking to pay for that Espionage. Although I had Helicarrier. Actually, you know what? I'm going to Helicarrier it, because then I can use this for Bruce's draw action if I want. I'm going to... Oh, wait. No. Oh, I think that's game. I almost fucked up. I try to keep it PG, but I almost messed up. I almost screwed the pooch. I'm going to do Beat Cop. Look at all that. I'm going to kill the prison guard with the Beat Cop, leaving Hulk free to attack for 3, killing Thunderball. That's what's up, Internet. Hulk v Wrecking Crew, and I wrecked that crew. And I ended with 5 life left, so not terrible. Oh, technically I should have accelerated, I believe, but I was still fine. That was awesome. So now I've got 2 under my belt as far as trying to, win the random combo stuff. I beat Absorbing Man with Groot. I've now finally beat the Wrecking Crew with the Hulk. So I can scratch those off of the Canaday list, as it were. This bad boy right here. Although there's an updated one because there's more heroes and villains announced. So honestly, as much as I like that sheet, Roy, and it is amazing, I might just use Excel because I don't want to keep printing that thing over and over again. But that was pretty great. Let me go ahead and switch it to the chatting. Hello everybody. I hope you guys enjoy the video. Like below, comment below if you have suggestions for the next combo you want to see, or if you want to yell at me to buy the Miss Marvel deck, even though I'm not a big fan of the character, just because she's newer. I haven't read any of her stories. So I haven't bought her deck yet. So yell at me in the comments to buy her deck already so I can build the net deck lists as they're supposed to be. Otherwise, again, subscribe to the channel, please. It helps me grow so much and lets me know you're out there. But until then, I am going to say sayonara, as it were. Next week it might be more champions. I keep so the big ones on my list are, I have Eldritch Horror, which could be played at 1 player, and I really want to play the game, but I got it with a bunch of expansions mixed in and stuff, so I've got to kind of figure out how to play and what I need to pull out and this and that. I also have a little game called Deep Madness, and by little I mean like 8 giant boxes. That one's another one that I definitely want to play solo. It's just a huge game. I don't know if I have the table space, on top of the fact that I just am intimidated by giving that a shot solo. So it might just be Champions again. I do really enjoy this game. Maybe it'll be something different. I don't know. Eventually I'm going to play Unbroken, which is a specifically designed solo board game. So I will do that at some point soon. But for now, I'm still just kind of winging it on my gameplay decisions. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I'll talk to you all next time. Thanks,